Welcome back, Last Request Barbecue Show. It is an interesting night. The quiet before this apparently epic storm that's going to hit. It's December 23rd when I'm recording this. We're about to get hit, apparently, with a huge storm. It's already hitting other parts of the country. Right now, it is a beautiful night out, so I'm going to enjoy it. But in advance of a super cold weather bomb, I am making a dish that's perfect for it to get us and the family ready for it. I'm making traditional jerk chicken. What does that mean? Well, I am not Jamaican, clearly. I'm nowhere near Jamaica, but I have the secret, and that is Nerpy's. And Nerpy's, here it is. This is just one of his products. Check that out. Nerpy is Canadian. The quality is fantastic. I've been dying to find a great recipe. I got this from my friend Dean at All Barbecues Canada, who carries some of his assortment, all kinds of interesting things. So this is his traditional jerk seasoning, and it's like the paste, I mean, it's got the right amount of heat. That's what we're gonna put on our chicken. So I visited my good friend at Cumbrae today, Stephen Alexander. Thank you, Stephen, for all your support. And check these out. I got these organic chicken breasts, so that's gonna be the base. And then we're gonna make some rice. So we're gonna make a Jamaican rice. I've been looking on the internet, finding a bunch of different recipes. So in our recipe, we're going to mix coconut milk, organic red kidney beans. We're gonna put in a habanero pepper. That's soaking in water right now, it's dried, getting bigger. We got some traditional jerk seasoning, garlic, ginger, some thyme, some onions, some scallions. That's getting us ready for this weather event that's about to happen. It's cool so far. It's a nice night out. Listen, thanks everybody for subscribing. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, help me with the algorithm, comment, tell me what you think. Once again, we're getting ready to make Jamaican jerk chicken right here in Toronto with the help of Nerpy's. Let's get started. So this is a simple prep. We are just gonna take advantage of, check it out again, the Nerpy's traditional Jamaican jerk seasoning. There you go. Once again, thanks to Dean. I think I'm gonna use pretty much this whole jar, but we'll see as it goes. We get a lot of meat here. It's gluten-free. Nerpy's excites your taste buds. I'm looking forward to this. I've always wanted to try it. Such an amazing aroma. Let's just make sure we got enough of this on all this chicken. And then let's see how that spreads around. By the way, I didn't mention it. We're cooking today on the Kamado Kong, the Grilla Grills Kong. I got the fire barbecue already started, and I'm gonna put some peach wood on to give us some of those tropical notes. As much as wood gives us a bit of tropical note, I'm gonna put some peach wood on it. Now this is a good amount here. I don't think I'm gonna use any more. I'll just reserve some of that for the next time we cook. I'm gonna let that sit now for a spell, for about an hour actually. Let that chicken marinade in this spice, and beautiful. We'll let that sit for an hour. All right, now let's go start working on our rice. The weather's coming in a little earlier than they said it would, so I'm gonna rush a little bit. So for our rice, I've chosen this wonderful Dainty Thai rice, and we'll see how that works out. I happen to have it, thanks to my friends at Dainty, who also were generous enough. Check out this fun, and I've showed it before, this rice maker, which is just amazing. Dainty, by the way, the only rice actually milled in Canada, in Windsor. So thanks again to the great folks at Dainty. First of all, we're gonna put some rice, obviously. We're gonna start with some rice. Let's just get that going. Basically, the idea is we will put in 1.5 times whatever we put in terms of rice, in terms of liquid. So I'm gonna put in 2 cups of rice, because I want a lot of rice for this. And we got a lot of flavor happening. So there's 2 cups of rice. Now I'm gonna go inside, and I'm gonna rinse that until it runs clear. It's gonna be a nice sticky rice, it'll be fun. In advance of that, we're gonna put in some water. So we got 2 cups of rice, so I need 4 water, and then I'm gonna add in just under 4, but then I'm gonna add in some organic coconut milk. All right, so in goes, there we go. And I'm gonna put some organic coconut milk in. Into that, I'm going to put a little bit of ginger paste. Very good, that's about a tablespoon of ginger paste. Put in a bit of a garlic paste as well. Ooh, that's about a tablespoon of garlic paste. And a little bit of salt and pepper, S&P. There we go. My pre-made mixture of salt and pepper. It calls for allspice. I don't have allspice, but I got this Jamaican jerk blend, which I'm sure, as I look in the back, yeah, it's got allspice in it and some other things. So I'm gonna add this to the mixture. Very fragrant, very similar to the chicken actually. All right, that's about a tablespoon in there. Oh, and I want to put in my habanero pepper. It's been sitting here. Check that out. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to do anything to it. I am just going to plop that in. All right. Oh, man, that habanero must be hot because that water just made me cough. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see how this goes. There's a lot of liquid in there. I'm not worried. All right. So let me go now, and I'm going to rinse this rice, throw the rice in, and then we'll come back and cut the onion, and then we get some thyme to also put in. All right, our rice is rinsed. So let's put our rice in there. And then the kidney beans, red kidney beans. So organic red kidney beans, and I'm going to drain them right in here. Let those drain for a little bit. I'm going to put a thyme sprig in here. A little bit of organic thyme. Let's rinse our beans. Perfect. Let that rinse away. Perfect. Let's get our onion cut. Starting to rain out. I think the big storm's happening. It wasn't supposed to rain until 9 p.m. tonight. So let's see how I can get this done, which I think I should be able to. So I want to slow cook the chicken, so I'm going to put it in as soon as I get this done and started. Let's see, that's about as much as I want to put in, actually. I'm going to put half in. So one medium or half a big onion, I'll throw that in. I have one sad little scallion, but it's what I got in the house, so in it goes. Actually, ideally, you'd probably put in 2 of these scallions, but I have one, so one goes in. And then last but not least, in go our kidney beans. There we go. Let's give that a stir. Liking that a lot. And we are now good to go. I'm gonna bring this in the house, get that cooking. Let's get our chicken on. All right, we were over at the Grill Grill's Cumbrae. It's been on for about an hour. It has settled down to where I want it, which is about 425. So nice and smoky, nice aroma, nice clear smoke coming out. So that's exactly where and how I wanted it to be. Good job, Cumbrae. So I started at 3 on the dial and reduced it down to a half. Let's get our jerk chicken onto the Cumbrae. There we go. Whew, looking good, looking good. Nice and smoky. There we go. Wow, the aromas from this, which again, this has been marinating for about an hour. Ooh, it's already releasing some hot spices, man. Fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. And then close her up, because we don't leave this open too much. Leave it open too much and then the heat really starts to climb in these tomatoes. So there we go. Let it run 425. That's probably gonna take half hour, 40 minutes. We'll let the Kong get back up to temp and we'll keep a close eye on it because it does kind of race away at you. So you got to keep your eye on it. Now, you might have noticed I did not put in the meter thermometer. You may have remembered I used that on the last cook for my harissa chicken. Well, I did 2 chickens, one of which went in the freezer. And guess what? That's where the meter went, right in, stayed to the chicken, right in the freezer. So the meter is undergoing an extreme cold check. It is frozen solid. So until I thaw out that chicken, no meter, which could have been handy tonight, but I'll be checking with my thermal pop to make sure we get up to a 165 all the way through. Again, they're big pieces of chicken, so a little bit of temperature is not going to hurt. I'll flip them over a little bit just to make sure they don't get too much on one side. We go from there. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. The Kong has started to trim down to about 350, and the weather's starting. The wind's starting to kick in. For now, let's check our chicken. Should be done. Smells amazing. Just amazing. As does the rice inside. Check that out. Nice. Moist. What do we got? 170, 165, 170, and just trying different places. Make sure in the center. Beautiful. Let's call this one done. So let's get these off. Beautiful. They are cooked to perfection. Our rice is almost ready. It's got that beautiful dry look I love from the Jamaican chicken on the outside, but super moist on the inside. Let's check that out. Beautiful. Nerpy's Jamaican chicken. All right, we'll have that with the rice. Bon appetit. Make this recipe, man. Make this recipe. Super easy. Just by the aroma alone, this is going to be amazing. Wish us luck. Give me some wild weather. Here we go. Woo!